Hi everyone, my name is Sterling and welcome to Meat Veggies. This channel is going to be taking meat dishes and turning them into vegan ones. Now this is for anyone who wants to become vegan, who likes meat, or for vegans who just want to try out these recipes. It really doesn't matter as long as you like delicious food. So I was inspired to start this channel to support my little brother who has Prader-Willi Syndrome. I'll give you guys a little bit more details about that at the very end. But today we made a veggie jumble, and now this is one of my all-time favorite recipes, so I definitely wanted this to be the first recipe to share with you guys. So let's get started. Alright, so our ingredients today are 3 small sweet potatoes, 1 red onion, some cherry tomatoes, however much you like, 1 lemon, I did some Brussels sprouts, 1 Thai chili, a 1/4 tablespoon or 1/4 ounce of cilantro, about 1 avocado, 1 clove of garlic, and a 1/2 teaspoon of cumin. So we're going to need a sheet pan today. We're going to take this and put our Brussels sprouts on it, along with our onions and our sweet potatoes. We're gonna mix this around a little bit. We're gonna take the olive oil and we're gonna generously too much. Okay, so just put them on and then you can just like take a spoon and mix it around. Since this is like a lot of vegetables, I usually put like a lot, that way they don't get like gross, they get like nice and crunchy. So in the meantime, while I was cutting these, I preheated the oven to 425 degrees. So after you get some olive oil on here, we're gonna stick it in the oven. All right. Okay, we are gonna salt it a little bit, but okay, now we're gonna come over here and put that in the oven, 425 degrees for 25 minutes. So now we're gonna make the sauce that's gonna go on top. So we're gonna wanna take a lemon and just juice some of the lemon. And if the seeds fall in, that's okay. You can just take them out later. So we're gonna wanna get as much out as we possibly can. A juicer probably would be better, but that's okay. Anywho, so we have our Thai chili and our cumin. So just add a pinch of your Thai chili to your cumin, and a pinch of cilantro, a pinch of garlic, and we'll just add the lemon juice, being careful not to get the seeds in there. We're gonna wanna salt it a little bit. That's about good. And we're gonna wanna add a generous amount of olive oil. And then we're gonna save that for the very end. Alright, so this is done. It's a little crispy because we went and got Starbucks while it was cooking, but that's okay. We're just gonna scrape it in. If it's a little stuck, that's okay. It's not really hot anymore. Scrape it in a big bowl, depending on how much you make, because we're gonna toss some more stuff in it, and it's just easier to serve like that. Okay. All right. There's that. And we're gonna wanna put some of our tomatoes in here. And the sauce that we set aside. And if you didn't put enough on there or in the bowl, then you can always make some more. And you're just going to want to toss that around a little bit. Alright, and then we can separate it into bowls and add the toppings and dig in. So during our Starbucks run, we actually got some tofu. We thought that'd be a good addition. And so you're gonna wanna drain it because it's gonna come in a lot of moisture, and get the extra firm because that's good for grilling and like frying. So you're gonna want to pat it dry after you take it out of the water just to get the moisture out so it cuts. All right, so once it's dry, go ahead and take a knife and we can just cut little pieces from it. And I'm going to cut these into like triangles. And you can do as much as you want. Ooh, fire. We put the oil in and we're gonna just need to let that get warm. We know it's warm enough when it starts to look more like water instead of oil. So it's almost there. Alright, so take your tofu and just set it in. And that sizzling sound is what we like to hear. Alright, and let that sit for about 3 minutes on each side. And when it's browned on both sides, just take it out and you can just like dump it in. It's not a big deal. Alright, so we have everything prepared and ready. So first we're going to take some bowls and we're just going to scoop the veggie mix into the bowl. And you can put however much you want in the bowl. And then you're going to take some avocado and just put that right on top. Add another little pinch of cilantro. And you can add a few pieces of tofu. Alright, and that's the finished product. Alright everyone, I hope that recipe looked good to you. It sure did taste good. So I'm going to let you know a little bit more about Prader-Willi Syndrome. So Prader-Willi Syndrome is a genetic disorder, and this is just the easiest way to explain it. It causes an insatiable hunger. So like these kids who have Prader-Willi Syndrome feel hungry all the time, and along with that it causes a bunch of other things. So a lot of these kids end up overeating because they have this insatiable hunger, and this often leads to morbid obesity. And it's obviously not healthy for them, and that causes a lot more issues. So when my little brother was born, my parents vowed to have a healthier lifestyle and just learn about like what we could do to help him. And so when I was 7, he was born, so I am 10 years older than him. And as I grew up, I was pretty much aware of what was happening and just like everything that we needed to do for him. And just as I started to go through school and just watch different videos, I learned that being a vegetarian/vegan was definitely the best thing for my health and his health. So we kind of transitioned into that, along with trying to cut almost all sugar out of our diet. Now it was hard at first, but it was definitely a learning curve, and we definitely did transition into it. It wasn't an overnight kind of deal. So this is important to me to just kind of raise funds for research for Prader-Willi Syndrome and kind of be able to find a cure for it. So it would be great if you guys could support me and my brother and just Prader-Willi Syndrome in general. The money would be going to the research to find a cure for Prader-Willi Syndrome. So the link is below, and just to let you know, none of this money is going directly to me. It's going straight to the organization, but the page that I set up I'll be able to tell like who donated, how much, and hopefully we can reach my goal of $1,000. That's my goal right now. I might have to change it depending on how much time I have, because I do have like a little time frame going on. But anywho, I hope you can donate just a few dollars, because that would just honestly be, it would mean so much to me, and it would mean so much to my brother, and I hope you try this recipe because honestly it was so good. Oh, and by the way, I was checking, all of it was organic, and when I was checking out, the subtotal came to $14, and it fed around 4 people, and I didn't even use all of it. I still had like 6 extra potatoes and everything like that. So just to let you know that eating vegan definitely doesn't have to be expensive either. And yeah, so that's what I just wanted to tell you, and I will be giving out more information in my other videos about Prader-Willi Syndrome, and I'll definitely be bringing my brother into some of these videos just to introduce him to you guys, because everyone thinks he's the cutest boy ever. But I hope you enjoyed this video, and I hope you can donate. Thank you so much.